Hi, Gavin. Good morning.
Dimas, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, my friend. And what do you say about this project?
Well, there's a lot I can say. You know, we've been working together now in Indonesia since 2013. I can't believe it's been that long. But we've been so lucky to have MOVI as a partner in Indonesia. And this has been, as you said, a project in the making. We're so protective of our products. We started fivepawns in 2012 to bring very unique, complex flavors to the market that weren't just singular notes. A basic singular strawberry or watermelon or something like that type of a flavor. And we really wanted to bring products to the market that were really unique at the time, with unique packaging, and try to elevate the tastes that customers were experiencing when they're vaping, because it was such a new industry. Really took a lot of food and culinary inspiration from that to make complex, unique flavors. And when we were able to start working together, we were so excited because obviously you're very professional, and you presented and protected our brand so well when we launched it originally. But our goal was always to be able to get you a product that you could eventually start bottling for us in the country of Indonesia, so that it could get out to more customers, and more people could experience what we were trying to develop back in 2012.
We've been working together for quite a long time, and then is there any how do you choose partner? Or in Indonesia is MOVI, and then but I know that when you choose a partner, your relationship is long term. I mean, in France, in Malaysia, how do you choose partner? And what does a partner means to you?
Obviously, we were a company that never really had any distribution here in the United States. We self-distribute our own product. We don't hire distributors in the United States, primarily because we wanted to protect the brand, protect the pricing, make sure that it was marketed properly, that it ended up in real vape shops and not just in every corner shop out there that was selling vapor product. And so we managed our own distribution. We have a team of sales guys, and we contact all the stores ourselves. In other countries, it's difficult because we don't know the marketplace very well. Mm-hmm. And it's difficult to find people you can trust, so we vetted and had multiple discussions and did a lot of research with a lot of our distributors to understand exactly what is their model, how do they sell product, how do they protect the brand and continue to focus on that brand. And that's something that, we've done in all of our countries. And we typically pick one distributor that we go with and really form a true partnership. We try to provide everything that we can provide to that distributor, knowing, and then in turn, they know that they're truly our partner, that it's their brand in that country, that they're the ones who are out there marketing it, protecting the price point, making sure customers, if they have any questions or issues, that they have a good customer service department to handle that. And we've been with the same distributors, 6, 7, 8 countries exclusively, and they do a great job for us. You guys are, no exception, just been, awesome to work with. And your staff is amazing. Everybody really believes in what we've tried to do. We're a little bit different in our approach to the market and our products. And that's what we're looking for as well, as kind of a unique gem, diamond out there between all these distributors out there, and try to find that one that really has a similar mindset as we do in providing our products to the market.
What do you think about our facility?
I got to say, I saw the video and it's awesome. I mean, the facility is great. You guys are putting all the right types of protocols in place, and the machinery and the equipment. And I got to tell you, I mean, we started out, we're still, Grant, we sell in over 50 countries, and, we're just so thankful and blessed to have so many customers and enjoy our product. We really are lucky in that regard. And we never lose sight of the fact that it's our customers who have allowed us to even continue to grow and develop our company. But we're still a small batch handcrafted company. Granted, we put a lot of procedures in place. We make 450 to 500 bottles per batch. We keep the batches small so we can control these things. We still make and mix all of our liquids by hand. We do have machinery now that obviously packages it and labels it and things of that nature, but hands are touching our product all the way through. And when I see your facility, the automation and some of the things that you've done is really impressive. It's a gorgeous facility. And I know that the product, 5Pawns product coming out of the facility is just as if we made it. We're now in Chubby Gorilla bottles in a lot of our different countries. We're selling them now here in the United States. We transitioned over from the glass to the Chubby Gorilla product, which is a great product. We know the guys very well over at Chubby Gorilla. And our customers, as the markets evolved and the devices have evolved, and that they're filling them more in some of these pod systems and smaller tank devices with smaller holes to fill the liquid, our customers said, listen, we love your product. I'm going to keep buying it no matter what it's in. But the fact that you are putting it in Chubby Gorillas now is great because it's a lot easier, a little more customer friendly, a little easier to carry around. You don't have to worry about it breaking. So there's some good protection there for kids and different things like that or spilling on the floor. So we're so excited to have you guys manufacturing it there as our partner, our true partner. And we know the product is going to be just as good as if it left our factory.
Yes, that's, I surely hope so. And then, we guarantee that we don't cut corners. We are going to follow the exact procedure that obviously have to obey all the protocols that 5Pawns made. Because,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're so excited for this launch with you guys, man. I mean, I can't wait for customers to get it in the new package and that unique design that we approved with the different color caps and our new labels. Exclusively for the Indonesian market. We hope that we really hit it out of the park and the customers really appreciate what we're doing. And, as you said, man, it's a passion thing, right? And I know you guys have a ton of passion. I know your team has been amazing. And the facilities and the vape shops that you've put together, and now the manufacturing and the partnerships you guys have set up, we couldn't ask for a better partner in MOVI.
Thank you, Gavin. And then one more interesting question is that about the Sucralose.
Yeah.
Or the sweetener or whatever it is. And then everybody using it. And then I think for a lot of people, that's actually the only way to make the liquid taste good. But 5Pawns is different. You're not even using sucralose, right?
Correct. We don't use any artificial sweeteners.
You don't use the artificial sweetener. It's all only raw material and the mastery of mixing it, and then the operation procedure and everything.
Correct.
The question is why?
Sucralose started coming around after vaping's been out for a little while, right? People were using different artificial sweeteners, but those are more in different fruit flavors and certain notes that wouldn't be really considered an artificial sweetener. It's more of a component in making e-liquids that adds a sweetness, but it's not really considered an artificial sweetener. So these sucralose kind of started popping up a few years ago, but it was never around earlier on. We started developing all of our flavors without any sweeteners. And then when they started coming on board, we tasted them and just didn't like the taste. Ultimately, it was a personal thing that we didn't like the taste of these things. Started doing research on the sweeteners, started realizing that maybe it's not something that we should use anyways. And then we started to notice everybody was using them. And that is really true. It's very hard to get complex flavors and bring out the notes of certain flavors without using the sweetener, right? It's coffee has a certain taste. When you add a ton of sugar to it, it obviously is going to sweeten that coffee a lot more and maybe make it a little more palatable for customers to drink. But if you can get the best coffee beans, have the best roasting procedures, have the best grinding procedures, and have the correct amount of water at the right temperature that goes through that coffee, that coffee is going to have its own sweetness. It's going to have its own notes that you didn't have to put in yourselves. And that's what we always tried to do. And we've stood behind no sucralose, no artificial sweeteners in our liquids for a very long time, because that is something that does make us different. Now, some people love those sweeteners. We've come up with the Orchard Series blend, which I'm sure we'll launch in Indonesia shortly, that is more fruit. That's all a fruit-based line that are more complex fruits, and we don't use any sweeteners in those. But
no
you
sweetener.
get great, no sucralose, no. But you do get great sweetness. We're trying to give, we kind of feel that it masks a little bit of the flavors, right? Sweeteners are great in a lot of things, and there's some great e-liquids out there that use them. I've nothing against anybody who's using anything that they're using. We're just proud to be a part of everybody's collective mindset. Our mindset is, let's try to give the customer the flavor notes without having to use the sweeteners. And in doing so, we feel, and some of our customers have felt, that the notes are a little more true to the actual product that we're trying to mimic. If it's a strawberry, if it's a kiwi, if it's a pineapple, it has, in our flavors, we've heard from our customers that it's more of an authentic type of a flavor, if that makes sense. And I'm sure your customers do, where they've tasted a lot of things that have some artificial, you can taste the vanilla, but it has an artificial taste to it. So we just try to do things all without utilizing sweeteners, and sucralose primarily, right? That's the main one that people are using, to make our flavors stand out a little bit differently. And there's a huge market for it, and there's a big market for not using it. And we just tend to go to the side of not using.